Book Vistas, Chapter The Tiger King by Kalki. Kalki Krishnamurthy, better known by his pen name Kalki, was a Tamil writer, journalist, poet, critic, and Indian independence activist. His writings includes over 120 short stories, novels, historical romances, editorials, political writings, biographies, travelogues, and hundreds of films and music reviews. Kalki has the skill to take the readers into the times of the stories. As far as the theme is concerned of this chapter, the story Tiger King is a satire on those in power. Most of the time, the rulers are not interested in serving the people or work for the welfare of the public. Instead, they spend their time in foolish pursuits. The story is about crime and punishment. Kalki has used humor, irony, and conversational narrative style to bring out this theme. Through this satirical story, the author has rightly portrayed how human beings have subjected innocent animals to untold torture and death merely to fulfill their own whims and fancies. The Maharaja's indiscriminate killing of tigers led to their extinction in some states, but Maharaja was oblivious of the grave consequences of his action was leading to. The author strikes home the message that the ruler's primary duty should be the welfare of the citizens. Moreover, the title Tiger King is very appropriate for this story for several reasons. First of all, Tiger King is crazy about tiger hunting and he marries a princess whose father's kingdom has a sizable tiger population. He kills 100 tigers just to fulfill his vow. The Tiger King, with all his frenzy, anger, and ruthlessness, is as ferocious as tiger. And then he dies of a silver prick received from the wooden toy tiger. The prediction that the tiger would cause the king's death also comes true, since the story revolves around the king and the 100 tigers that he kills. It could not be better titled than the Tiger King. When Maharaja Jilani Jangjang Bahadur was born, the astrologers had foretold that one day the king would die. The 10 days old Jilani Jangjang Bahadur started speaking. He told them that all those born would have to die one day. He asked the astrologers to tell the manner of his death. Everyone was stunned. An infant born just 10 days ago was talking in such a manner. The chief astrologer told the prince that he was born in the hours of the bull. As bull and tigers were enemies, so his death would come from the tiger. The royal arrogance surfaces when the infant pronounces, "Let the tigers be aware." With the passage of time, Maharaja grew up and he was nurtured like an Englishman. He was brave and skilled and he started hunting the tigers. He was overjoyed when he killed the first tiger. When he told the chief astrologer about it, the chief astrologer told him that he may kill 99 tigers, but he must be careful with the 100th one. In 10 years, he killed 70 tigers. He banned the killing of tigers in Pratibandampuram. The tiger population became extinct at Pratibandampuram. So the Maharaja, on the advice of the Diwan, married a princess of a state where the tiger population was large. He would hunt tigers during his visits to his father-in-law's kingdom. He managed to kill 99 tigers, but one was still left. There was no sign of tiger anywhere. The Maharaja could not bear it anymore. He raised the land taxes and dismissed some of his men. Finally, the Diwan arranged for a tiger, which was brought from People's Park in Madras. It was dragged and driven to the forest and left where it would be spotted by the Maharaja. the Maharaja had taken his men for hunting. He shot the tiger and it dropped dead. The elated Maharaja did not notice that the weak and emaciated tiger had fainted from the shock of the bullet shot. Maharaja's men knew it, but they feared that if they revealed this fact, then they would surely lose their job. So they killed the tiger. The Maharaja did not know that he still has one tiger left to be killed. Maharaja had to attend his 3 years old son's birthday. He gifted him a wooden tiger. The tiger was made by an unskilled man. Its surface was rough. A wood silver pierced into the Maharaja's hand. Next day, the infection spread into his whole hand, and 3 surgeons performed the operation but failed to save the king's life. Thus, the fateful 100th tiger, though a wooden one, was the cause of the Maharaja's death and proved the prediction of the astrologer correct.